Hello everyone, my name is Michael and welcome back to Sovereign Thinking. If you haven't already done so, feel free to watch parts 7 and 8 of my Law of Attraction reading series, as today I will be guiding you on some journaling activities based around those sections of my read-through. Of course, you don't have to watch those parts of my series to gain the benefits of doing the journal exercise, but they will certainly help you to understand why we are doing the exercises that we are doing today. If you don't have a journal, then don't worry. You can still participate by using a paper or something to write on, and a pen or a pencil, and you can do this exercise anytime you like. Please take only what vibes with you, and leave what doesn't. Let's begin. Last week I had you write down your limiting self-beliefs, and we didn't transmute them into new self-beliefs because I wanted you to observe how your limiting self-beliefs affect you on a day-to-day basis. Today we will finally be transmuting those limiting self-beliefs into something that you can get on board with that feels good. So let's just dive into it. I find that the trick with limiting self-beliefs is that we overcomplicate them. Let's just keep it simple and treat each of these limiting self-beliefs as contrast statements. Reread each of these limiting self-beliefs. If it feels negative, ask yourself, what do you actually want? Ask this question for each of these limiting self-beliefs, and then write down a self-belief that you do want to embody. Then cross out your old negative self-belief. If that didn't do the trick, then let's create an allowing statement. I have left the formula to create an allowing statement on screen for you to refer to. That was discussed in Michael Losier's book. So feel free to pause this video at this time until you have finished writing out your self-beliefs and/or any allowing statements. Next, reread each of your new self-beliefs or your allowing statements. How do you feel when you read them out loud? If you feel any negativity or doubts surrounding your new self-beliefs or allowing statements, then you need to continue editing them until you feel good about your new set of self-beliefs. It is important to reflect on what you have done so far, and so the next thing that I will instruct you to do is to reread all of your desire statements and self-beliefs that you have written up until this point since doing these journal exercises. Again, pay any attention to your emotions. If you feel negatively or doubtful towards your desire statements, then make a little mark beside it. If you find that you don't feel any negativity or doubt when rereading your statements and beliefs, then that is perfectly fine too, as your next set of instructions will reinforce its positivity. After all, you can feel great about a desire statement one day and then change your mind the next. Although these tools are perfectly suited for helping clean up any remaining negative emotions towards any desires or self-beliefs, I also recommend using them on statements you already feel good about so that you can reinforce it. Furthermore, these tools can also help you specify what you want even more. I have left all 11 tools up on the screen for you to use, and I've also kept the allowing statement formula broken down as well in case you needed to use it again. So again, apply one or more of these tools to each of your desire statements. There's really no wrong way to do it so long as you do it. You can apply as many of these tools to your desire statements as you feel called to do so, and you may pause the video at this time before we move on to my final thoughts. At this time, we have been implementing and practicing all of the 3 steps of deliberate attraction in our journals. The first being to identify our desire, the second being to give that desire attention, and then lastly the third step, which is allowing it to manifest, which is what we are doing today. At its core, based on Michael Losier's Law of Attraction book, we continue to refine our desire statements and work on limiting self-beliefs by going inwards and checking in with our emotions. And then by questioning what we feel, we can transmute any negativity into positivity. To me, this means that, alongside the principles of the Law of Attraction, you will likely need to write new desire statements as you begin to change yourself and vibe differently. But that's just life. Next week, Michael Losier goes beyond the 3-step formula, where he begins to talk about specific core areas of one's life that people focus on. And in this case, next week, we are going to be talking all about money. If you would like to read the book yourself, again, I have left the Amazon link to the book in the description box if you wanted to pick it up. And as I always say, please just take what vibes with you, leave what doesn't, and just take it one day at a time. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.